The other Davis, Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, is he better than Gervonta Tank Davis? Well, knuckleheads, I think we're going to have to wait to the end of their respective careers before we come to a decision about that one. But I wanted to bring up this question to you guys because Keyshawn Davis, as we know now, was scheduled to take on Dennis Berinchek for his WBO lightweight title on February 25th, live from the theater at Madison Square Garden. And I'm extremely excited about this fight because Keyshawn Davis is the business. He is the businessman. He's that guy, knuckleheads. And you know, a lot of times we look at boxers and we say that guy's the future. That guy's, was the past. That guy is the present. Here's a guy in Keyshawn Davis, if you ask me, that was a prospect and then on February 25th can become the present, and I'm very confident he will. This guy is the goods. He's training with the likes of Terrence Bud Crawford, silver medalist from the Olympics, lightweight, 5'9", 70-inch reach, and this kid is the total package, boxing skills. But what I love the most about him is that dog mentality that he's got in him. And you know, Terrence Bud Crawford is not going to let you at or near his camp if you don't have that mentality. And if anyone espouses that dog mentality that I like so much, being a native of Miami, Florida, it's Keyshawn, the businessman Davis. I'm not saying he's a native of Miami. I know he's from Virginia. But we love that dog mentality down in Florida. You see it in the football players, and I see it in this kid. This kid is absolutely amazing, and he's taken on a huge challenge in Berinchek, right? A guy who's 36 years old, seasoned, veteran, champion, also a silver medalist from the Olympics. Good pedigree, Ukrainian. You know, these guys are very tough. They're fighting for their country. They got a lot of pride. But man, it is beautiful to see an American fighter standing out and looking like he's going to become the future. Now, is he going to be better than Gervonta Tank Davis? I think this brings up another interesting dichotomy that I want you guys to think about, right? Boxing is like a microcosm of life. You can either go through life looking for money, or you can go through life looking for legacy and glory. It's my opinion that the way Gervonta Tank Davis has been moved throughout his career is more along the lines of a guy looking for money. He's taken that Floyd Mayweather formula, post Pretty Boy Floyd, Money Mayweather. He's taken the Money Mayweather formula, and he definitely decides who he's fighting at the right time for the right amount of money, and more power to him. I think he's an amazing talent, and he could be a legacy guy, but I think he's chosen to be a money guy, and that's fine. But in my opinion, the other Davis, right, switching back to this side, the legacy Davis, the dynasty and reputation and glory Davis, I think people are going to associate those things more with Keyshawn the way they do with Terrence Bud Crawford. And I'm hoping at some point he merges those two things, right? Maybe he's the guy to merge those two things, right? Because we saw Andre Ward go through the game. We saw Terrence Crawford go through the game. Terrence Crawford's still in it. He's doing well financially. Good on him. But can a guy be both? I think Keyshawn Davis now has many paths paved and trailblazed in front of his life to show him how to bring those two together. I hope he can bring those two together. I hope he can be a guy that's known for legacy and that also gets paid. But right now he's definitely on the track for legacy. And nowhere do I feel that more than the exchange today between Teofimo Lopez and his promoter, where seemingly he seems unsatisfied with the money he's making, and it seems like his little back and forth with Devin Haney made him really feel like he's being underpaid, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. But that being said, and we'll get into that in another conversation, but that being said, I think Keyshawn Davis is the future, but the future is coming on February 25th. Tune into the future. I'm telling you guys, Keyshawn Davis is that guy. If he can beat Barinchek in style, the way he's done with everybody else he's fought, especially these past few fights where he's looked unbelievable, I think you're looking at the next pound for pound great. I'm going to go out there and say it. The next pound for pound guy, depending on how he looks on February 25th. Listen, forget depending on how he looks. I think he's the next guy. Tell me what you think, and if you agree with me in the comment section below. After you do so, like this video, subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And join the channel. It is just $9.99 a month. You'll help me get out of this rat race and continue to drop daily content for you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I look forward to hearing what you have to say about this. Keyshawn, the businessman Davis. Love it.